Hello, and welcome to the exciting world of mechanics for special effects makeup and mechanical puppetry. My name is Steve Kelman, and I'll be your guide through this tape. To begin with, I'd like to let you know that I'm not a professional speaker, and this isn't a fancy Hollywood production. We didn't produce this tape to show off fancy production skills. We produced it to teach you how to build impressive, exciting mechanics for your special makeup, mask, or mechanical puppet, without being a machinist and without spending a lot of money. First of all, let's start off with a description of what this unique field of mechanics is all about. The field of mechanics for special effects makeup and mechanical puppetry is the unique field that deals with the construction and use of mechanical devices that bring movement to a special makeup, mask, or mechanical puppet. Most people are exposed to mechanics like these almost every day, and they don't even realize it. For example, many museums use mechanics in displays with such things as large moving dinosaurs. Shopping malls also use mechanics to move small elves or reindeer in their Christmas displays. But probably the widest use of mechanics like this is in feature film production and television production. Creatures such as Jabba the Hutt or the Rancor from Return of the Jedi use extensive mechanics to help them appear alive. TV shows such as Dinosaurs also use mechanics to help move facial features and bring personalities to their characters. As you can see, however mechanics are used, they can be very impressive. Now, in the past couple of years, there's been a growing interest in this unique field of mechanics. Not only do people want to know how these mechanical effects were produced, but they also want to know how they can build mechanics like this for themselves. And that's exactly why we've produced this tape. Now, before we get started, I'd like to urge you to please work safely. We work with some power tools in this video and also with some potentially hazardous materials. So please, work in a well-ventilated area and please wear eye protection. Now, let's get started. The first thing I'd like to go over is what tools you'll need to build the mechanics that we're going to be showing you a little later. You'll be surprised at how few tools you actually need, and the good thing is you probably already have these, and if you don't, you can find them all at your local hardware store. To begin with, you're going to need a good solid bench in a well-lit area. Attached to the bench, you're going to need a small vise similar to this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This comes in handy for holding things when drilling, sawing, and bending. In addition to a bench and a vise, there are also some hand tools that you'll need. They are a regular sized pair of pliers, a regular sized pair of needle nose pliers, and especially a good small pair of needle nose pliers. A variety of screwdrivers in varying lengths, a variety of small open end and box wrenches, a hacksaw, a couple of files, a hammer, a good sharp pair of wire cutters, and an X-Acto knife with replacement blades, a pipe or tubing cutter, a 6-inch stainless steel ruler and a tape measure, and a combination square with a center head. In addition to these hand tools, there are also a few power or electric tools that you'll need. And they are an electric glue gun, an electric Dremel tool with several cutting and sanding bits, and a cordless or electric drill. For the drill, you will need a variety of drill bits like this. This is a fractional set of drill bits graduated in 64/7 inch. You can pick up a set of drills like this at your local hardware store. There may be times when you need to drill a hole that falls somewhere between these drill sizes, and for that you'll need 2 additional sets of drills, a number set of drills from 1 to 60, and a letter set of drills from A to Z. These 2 sets of drills fill in the gaps left by these drills. There is one more tool that is extremely helpful when building mechanics, and that is the dial caliper. A dial caliper is a precision measuring tool used by tool and die makers and machinists. With it, you can measure things up to 6 inches long, accurate to within 1/1000th of an inch. Lower jaws allow you to check outside dimensions, and upper jaws allow you to check inside dimensions. Dial calipers can be very expensive. This inexpensive pair cost about $35. If that's too much for you, you can pick up a plastic pair like this for about $20. Dial calipers are extremely helpful when building mechanics. As you can see, you need very few tools to build mechanics. And as I said earlier, you should be able to find all of these at your local hardware store. Now let's take a look at what materials you'll need.